Hey guys, this is a kind of different video I'm doing compared to other videos I have been doing in the past. This is also the first time you're hearing my voice, so hi to everyone. I'm not a native English speaker, so I probably have a really bad accent if I do mistakes. That's also because of that. The videos you see in the back right now, those are the ones I took at the festival. So please don't copyright me, thank you. The video I'm doing right now should not be because I want to hate on anyone or cancel anyone or call anyone out. It's really just a video where I will share my sister's experience of the kpopflex festival from Saturday, as she went that day, and I and my roommate, we went on Sunday. And I'm really disappointed and I'm really sad. That's the reason why I'm doing this video, because I'm really hoping that the organizers of kpopflex maybe will see this and can take some notes out of it, and then I will also share good points, because not everything was bad. And I will also be sharing some tips to maybe improve for the next year, because I surely won't be attending kpopflex anymore. I'm very sorry, but I'm just so disappointed, and I'm not shitting money, so no. This was already a very expensive trip for us, and we were so disappointed, and it was really not worth it, so we won't do it another time, because we don't want to risk to be disappointed another time. So, yeah, but my sister will be going next year, she said, and also I know some other people that will be going next year, and I'm doing this video in the hopes that the kpopflex organizers will see this, can take some notes, and take those, tips that I will be sharing for the upcoming year to make it better. So I will be starting with Saturday, with everything my sister told me. But on Saturday it was super hot. I think it was like around 26 degrees or something, but in the sun it felt like 35 degrees. They had some stands where you could get some drinks and food, but the queues were so long. Like, you had to be standing there for 2 hours to get some water, and the water was super expensive. It was 550 euros, so 5.50 euros for one water, but you had to pay an extra tax for the cup, so that tax was 2 euros. So you had to pay 7 euros and 50 cents in total to get a water. You could get the 2 euros back if you would give back the cup, but my sister said that the queue for giving back the cups were so long that they just kept them, and they had so many cups now. Around 15 people or so passed out on that day because the queues were so long. They had to wait in the sun for so long to get any water, and they had water dispensers where you could refill your water for free. Yes, but they never posted where they were located. I only knew because I was in a WhatsApp group with many people that also attended kpopflex, and some of them found out about this water refiller and they shared it in this group. So I shared it with my sister, and that's how she found out. But when I found out and told her so, it was already too late in that sense, because they already had gotten their water to that point. There was also apparently free ice cream, but I don't know if that's true. She said that they were sitting in the sun for hours because there was no shadow where they were located. Only in the VIP area was some shadow that was created by the building, by the stadium. But for the rest of the people, all those other people that didn't have VIP tickets, those were standing right under the sun. kpopflex said that the show would start at 6 p.m. So my sister and her friends went in at 6 p.m. But they had like a pre-act. They didn't say what this pre-act would be. And they also didn't say that the pre-act would take 2 hours. So there was a pre-act of 2 hours. I don't really know what it was. My sister said not everything was K-pop or Korea related, and there were like some dance cover groups and stuff like that. I feel really bad for those people that had the pre-act, because so many people on the internet are hating on the pre-act, that it took so long, because the concert itself was like, when the K-pop groups performed, was also 2 hours. So the pre-act was the same length as the actual concert. but you didn't pay for that pre-act though. We paid to see the K-pop group. I didn't see it because on Sunday there was no pre-act, which was weird because I thought there would be one too, but we would come to that later. When the concert was over though, and every group had like their 15 to 20 minutes of performance, which is also nothing. Some groups like NCT Dream and Hypen, Dreamcatcher and Monsta X came all the way from Korea, okay? Like 12 minutes flight at least to come from Korea to Germany to be only performing for 15 to 20 minutes on this festival. Imagine you are a performer and you take this long journey on you to go somewhere you probably maybe have never been before, like Hypen have never been to Germany before, to be only performing 15 to 20 minutes on a stage. The end of the Saturday was also not really quite enjoyable because my sister took 3 hours to get back to her hotel because there were so many people who wanted to go home or to get back to their hotel, and it took them 3 hours until they got back to it, which is also not very pleasant. You're tired, you want to go home after this very long, very tiring day. You have so many people and they are all going into one direction, and that was not a pun right now, and then you have to wait 3 hours until to get home actually. That was also not really nice. I know kpopflex also didn't really have a saying in there. But like maybe giving the chance to people to stay at the festival a little longer, like to give like 1 more hour of the stands being open where you could buy food, drinks, or even merch, where you could just stay and relax for 1 more hour, because you're like, okay, there will probably be a lot of people now intending to go home, to give those people a chance to stay there, breathe, have a rest before having to go back. Yeah, the K-pop groups, like the performances were great. My sister said she really enjoyed it a lot. She got to see the groups she wanted to see, her friends too. They were all happy with that. Now coming to Sunday, now my own experience. Let me tell you, that was a riot. So because of Saturday, my sister gave me some tips. Like she said, like, yeah, drink a lot beforehand. Eat something beforehand. So try to go for when the show starts actually. And that was also our target. We want to go when the show would be starting. So we were like, okay, so on Saturday the show should have started at 6, but they had a pre-act of 2 hours. And they haven't released the lineup of Sunday too. They have released the lineup of Saturday, I think like 2 hours before the pre-act. So I was like, okay, maybe they will release the lineup 2 hours before the actual concert. Yeah, no. So we were in the museum. We were done in the museum and we sat down, we got some coffee and stuff, and then I looked at my Instagram, I looked at the kpopflex story. No, first of all, I went to their profile and they have posted a lot of pictures from Saturday. So I was like, oh, okay, nice. And then I scrolled down until I finally found a post about saying, yeah, the show starts at 3 p.m. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And I go to their story and I see that their show starts at 3 p.m. And I was like, so no pre-act, or what is going on? And I went to the next story and the question was, how did you like Ivy? Next question was, how did you like Mamamoo? And I looked at my friend and I was like, 5 minutes ago they posted about Mamamoo. I think the show already started and we have just missed Ivy and Mamamoo. We both were like very quickly to do a decision. We just let everything go and called a Uber, which was there in 3 minutes, luckily. Like in the Uber, I saw that kpopflex has just posted that Dreamcatcher will be coming up next. So I was like, okay, maybe we will get to see them because we only need 5 more minutes until we're there. We went in, we showed our tickets, we showed our bags, we went in. We got to the stadium. I could hear Dreamcatcher from outside. I could hear Scream from outside. And I was like, oh my god, I hope we will still get to see them. Is it normal? Damn. We had seating tickets, so we had to walk all behind the stadium to get to our places because we were like sitting on the side. So we had to walk all across the stadium. And then when we arrived, Dreamcatcher was already gone. Now, I didn't pay for a ticket right away when kpopflex tickets were announced because I was like, okay, I like Mamamoo. I really like G-Idol. But I don't really know if they're like really a reason for me to go there. But when they have released that ONEUS would be attending, that Dreamcatcher would be attending, and that AB6 would be attending, I told my friend, we have to go. Like as soon as they said Dreamcatcher would be coming, I told her we have to go. Like, I really, really want to see them. Like we really, really need to go. And that, and again, shows again how short of a performance they had. Like we saw in the Uber that they will be attending now. Like that was really 2 seconds ago that the story was posted when I saw it. And then when we arrived, they were already done. If they would have given every group half an hour of performance, this wouldn't have happened. Now, I understand that you cannot think of a group to perform half an hour like straight through, but they can do breaks and talk with the fans. First. Second, you can give them like 15 minutes of performance and then do the other next 5 groups and then let them come back again and everyone does again a 15 minutes of performance where they can maybe change the outfits and stuff. So we were like, oh. So after Kai, we were like, oh, maybe now they come again. You know, Ivy maybe will come again or Mama will come again. But they said, it's over. And I looked at the time and it was literally 5:30. I looked at my friend and I was like, they can't be serious. They, for real, cannot be serious. This was it. This is for what I paid 100 euros for? Are you kidding me? Like, it's not only the tickets we paid 100 euros for. We also paid a hotel for 400 euros. We paid to get here because we live in Berlin and not here in Frankfurt. This was very disappointing. And also, I had a feeling that for some groups, especially Monster X, the music was very, very quiet. I don't know if it was because the fans were very loud at those performances and because it's an open stadium that the acoustic was different. I haven't been to many concerts before. I have only been to 80s and that was at the Mercedes-Benz Arena. So that was inside. So the acoustic was very different, of course. But I really, literally couldn't hear the idols. I'm sorry, but that was also like something that was not that nice. What they did change on Sunday though, which I like to see, was that some people were going around with like boxes, like people that were working there had like boxes in front of them with drinks and ice cream, and they went through the aisles and people could buy stuff if they wanted something. So that was something good. That was a plus. Also, I liked the stage. The stage was so nice. Like, it was so big. I can imagine for a group that it was really nice to perform there. But said again, it was only for 15 minutes. Yeah, and I really liked the graphics they were showing in the back that were suited towards the songs. I also liked the path that went through the crowd and then to the front, like in the midst of the crowd, where they could also stand. I also liked that they designed a kpopflex light stick that they sold. I also like that they included a package that you could buy there in which the hotel was already included. So for next year I would recommend you please do reasonable prices for the drinks. Like 7 euros is really too much. If you would have asked 5.50 for everything, like the cup is included there, it would be fine. You get the 2 euros back or even 1 euro back. Also, you already are selling tickets for next year, but I really think that's not really nice. I think you should release the lineup first and then give the people the chance to buy the tickets. Because this year, the biggest problem in the beginning was that people bought tickets for Saturday as soon as Enhypen was released that they would be attending. But when Kai was released to be attending too, and he was like the last singer to be released for Saturday lineup, so many people didn't get a ticket anymore, even though they really wanted to see him. Another thing, please make the performances last longer. I don't know how much of a saying the groups have in this. Like, I don't know if their managers maybe told you don't make the performance too long or so. But I don't think at festivals like Coachella that the performances only take 15 to 20 minutes. You can't come at me like that. And even so, there are like 20 people attending on Coachella in one day, as here now we're only 6 groups, and there was literally more time. People literally spent more time in the Korea festival area than on the actual concert, like in the actual stadium, seeing the performances. Update in the story about the actual performances, about the lineup, about any changes, like as quick as possible, and not only 2 or 1 hour beforehand. At the concert, when Monster X was doing like some fan talking and some fan interactions, we literally saw the people on the screen, like the fans, more than Monster X themselves. And another thing that really did not really suit well with me was before the whole thing even started, the whole festival, they did some giveaway thing for the tickets or stuff like that. And they were like, because it's called kpopflex, they were like, okay, show us your biggest flex. But people who are poor as fuck and broke as fuck like me, there was no flex I had except for a bank account that was in the red number. So that would have been nice if they would have not really done like something, yeah, show us your biggest flex, and then people who already have had so much luck of seeing their favorite idols at concerts and having fan meetings and fan signs and having signed stuff of them and 150 light sticks and 3 shelves of albums, and then giving them another free benefit. That was not really nice. That's like going to a celebrity or going to a multimillionaire like Kylie Jenner and just giving her $500 and being like, here, we'll just gift this to you because why not? So this was my video for now. Thank you if you have made it to this point. Like I said, it's the first time I'm doing this kind of video. I was also freely speeching, like I did some notes to what points I wanted to address, but it was very chaotic. But like if you went to the kpopflex, you're also used to chaos at this point, so it will be fine. But yeah, I will not be attending next year. This will not change any way. So yeah, I hope though for everyone who will be attending next year that they maybe saw my video and maybe took some advice of it, and this was not a Taemin reference at this point again. Thank you, and hopefully have a great day, night, week, month, year, and see you next time. Bye!